So you're a runner and you think you're not gonna quit, you're just gonna push yourself as you're running. That's a mistake, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Hi, I'm Dr. Shakib from Irvine Spinal Wellness Center, your Irvine Posture and Chiropractic clinic, so stay tuned. So I used to run. It's a choice I've made at this juncture that I don't run anymore. I had a really bad injury, and that was not a smart thing for me to run, but I totally get it. I love running. It's not the best thing to do, and I've done a video explaining that. Please don't take me wrong. I love running. I got a lot out of it, and so it's really a matter of you deciding to do what you want to do based on the pros and cons. But let's put that aside. One of the things that we do as we run is we have that goal to run even more, maybe faster, maybe longer, and your mindset is all about achieving that goal. The problem I see with avid runners is that as your body parts, the right body parts no longer can offer you their services because let's say they could only perform to the best of their potential and the right progression of movement, let's say until mile 3 as an example, and you have that mile 10 in mind and you want to achieve that, and come on, I'm not a quitter, I'm going to push through. That's the attitude. So at mile 3 in this example, your brain knows that's what you want, so it wants to give you what you're asking for. So it starts borrowing other parts and borrowing other parts. So your primary muscle performs the primary task. The primary task still needs to perform, but this muscle, these groups of muscles are no longer able to perform because they're tired. The second group is going to come in. The second group has its own primary job, but now it's doing this other muscle's job as well. So it's only a matter of time before you get to the bottom of the list by mile 10 and you've exhausted everything above on the muscular part, and really by the time you get to that down level, the performance is compromised. So really what you're doing is you're ingraining the wrong patterns of movement more and more deeper into your system of movement, and by the time, and this is not how it was supposed to be, so it's only a matter of time before dysfunction becomes painful. So by the time you end up in the right office, you might have received physical therapy, chiropractic care, but it was just basically localized areas. And you're doing the stretching of your psoas and the hamstring and all that stuff, which in reality I'm totally against, because you're isolating an area to address the tight muscle. So let's say by the time you end up in an office like mine and I go in, it's no longer one area, 10 areas. It's like rebuilding the whole body because everything has been sacrificed in the process of you not recognizing, oh, I shouldn't be pushing after mile 3 in the example I gave you because I want to run mile 10, because I should not compromise my form and the quality of my movement to the number of miles I want to run. I hope you understand this. It is not worth it, because what ends up happening is you no longer can run your 10 miles, and by the time you hit that and you continue doing it, because I bet you anything, now you want to run the 10 miles faster, or now you want to make the 10 miles become 11 miles, and that goes on and on. By the time you get to a level where you sit back and you're looking at the big picture, a lot of damage is done that is not repairable. So be wiser in what you're wishing for, is what I'm saying. So to understand more about what movements we're talking about, how the movements need to be, visit my website under developmental movement so you can better understand the concept. And if you have any questions, use one of the methods of contact in the description box to contact me and we can talk about it. Thanks for watching.